What's up, guys? My name is JDCook5 and welcome back to an episode of the Player Career Mode. Before we get into things, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're nearly at 900 subs. It'd be much appreciated if you can do. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And in terms of all my socials, they're all linked down below so you can keep up to date with everything going on with the channel. We start off today's episode with an October Player of the Month award. Another one to add to the tally, and definitely a decent month for us after the plenty of goals that we have scored in a red and blue shirt. The first lot of international games that we have got available are one against Qatar. We're going to be simulating this game, not too interested about playing that one. We do actually get a 1-1 draw. Longstaff being able to get the equaliser. It looked to be that Qatar got themselves in front nice and early. It seemed to be that we dominated a lot of possession and many of the shots, but it wasn't to be in terms of the victory. But we do have a massive international game. It still is a friendly, but it's definitely a massive rivalry between Ireland and England. Looking forward to this one, knowing that this is a big game for ourselves to get us kind of acquainted with everything that we need to in these international games, and we're going to be looking at the objectives at the same time. We need a 7 rating, we need 55% rating in terms of possession, and we need 2 shots on target. I feel that's achievable, but let's get into things. Ireland start off really quickly, to be honest, and they do well at the same time. As you can see, 25 minutes into the tie, it's taken a little while. They're passing about really nicely, no real chances from either side. Ireland look to charge forward, but they're stopped in their tracks here as Declan Rice is in the ball in the middle of the park. He finds us there, decent pass at the same time as we look to offload it to the right hand side, waiting for a runner. As you can see, Alexander-Arnold runs onto it as we look to overlap ourselves. Don't really get the ball off there, Arnold, as he kind of holds it up at the same time, looking for a ball in the edge of the area. He finds us there as we look to try and see if we can take the shot in front of goal. Shot blocked there as it falls back out to Mason Mount onto Joe Willock then. Willock to Mount to ourselves. A decent opportunity, but Bazunu with the save there. Very good opportunity for ourselves to be able to get this goal from the corners. The corner's whipped in then. Good header, but once again Bazunu getting the save. 2 chances there in quick succession. Looking for a goal here in this first half to be able to make it a little bit easy for ourselves and be able to kind of have it where we can build on a lead. 33 minutes into the tie here. Brown looks to be able to do something for Ireland as they charge on the left-hand side. Alexander-Arnold tries to get stuck in there, but Shipley's still got past him at the same time. Number 6 for Ireland's now making a burst on the left-hand side. Trying to stop him in his tracks is Mason Mount. He sticks the foot out and he does well at the same time there. But unfortunately, Ireland still remain in possession as they look to do something from the outside of the area. Declan Rice sticks a foot out on this occasion as Joe Willock picks up possession as he runs with it in the middle of the park. Looking to offload it straight away as he puts it on the left-hand side to ourselves. It was a poor pass though, but we still remain in possession ourselves. 1-2 passing being made as we find ourselves in a decent position, offloading it to the right hand side to Alexander-Arnold. Good ball at the same time as he touches it down as he finds us on the outside of the area. Looking for the shot. Shot blocked onto Foden, onto Willock. Willock back kills it to Foden. Foden's got a perfect chance, but he just doesn't really get the shot off straight away, and I'm not too sure why in all honesty. Real good opportunity, but his ball still remains in a decent position to be able to get the ball in front of us, as you can see. In possession we go. Once again, we take the shot. Real good opportunity, and it is a decent effort, but nothing to be able to trouble the keeper on this time, unfortunately. Bazunu looked like he covered his areas at the same time as it just dragged itself wide, but that was a very good opportunity, that is for sure, coming very close in this first half. Half-time whistle being blown in this first half as we head down the tunnel. Not been the best of halves in all honesty. We've had a few chances here and there, but we could have definitely acquainted ourselves in a better way, that is for sure, and we're going to look to be able to do much better in this second half. In terms of the objectives, we're nowhere near also, apart from the possession and the shots, so we're actually doing okay, shall we say. We just need to up the rating and hope that will get the better of in terms of hopefully getting a nice goal against Ireland. We start the second half off then, looking for a quicker start than the first, that is for sure. We kind of grew into the first half, but it took a little while. We received possession straight away as a lovely interception was made by ourselves, so we looked to be able to offload it on the left-hand side. Real decent ball being played on the left-hand side as Luke Shaw touched it down to Willock. Foden's in a decent position here as he takes the shot off, but Bazunu with a lovely save and again putting out for a corner kick then. Real good chance there, but Phil Foden once again can't convert from close range as we now put the pressure on in this second half, remaining in the possession quite a lot at the same time as Luke Shaw finds us on the left-hand side. Real good ball as we look to drive on the left-hand side and cause a few problems as we cutting on the right. Looking for a shot. Shot blocked. Foden picks it up. It's on to Joe Willock and it hits the post then. How that didn't go in, I'm not too sure, but a very good opportunity to get our first goal of the game. It still remains in a high decent bit of possession at the same time. We could win the ball. We do. Mason Mount wins this possession and it goes out for a throw-in the end. Goal kick for Ireland in the 56th minute as they look to bounce it out in the middle of the park and find a player there, as you can see. Cannon latches onto it as they look to be able to go on the attack themselves here. They're looking in a dangerous position. A lot of green shirts now looking forward to be able to see if they can do something in this sort of area of the pitch here. On the right hand side, they're looking to be able to make a run. They do exactly that. They play it on the edge to Azaz. Azaz tries to do something, but Joe Willock makes himself nice and strong, but he seems to be on the possession at the same time. Really unlucky from Azaz as he looks to get 2 shots off there, but John Pickford makes a few big saves, very kind of quick on the saves, that is for sure, as it goes out for a corner kick. Big chance for Ireland in this corner as they look to be able to see if they can get their first corner of the game done, and that is a very good save by Jordan Pickford once again there, getting his hands to it and making himself nice and big in the save there as he finds himself in possession now as Mason Mount picks it out in the middle of the park, then finding his teammate Guy. As he looks to be able to offload it straight away, Declan Rice picks it up, so you kind of switch his sides from the right hand side to Alexander-Arnold. He makes a burst. We're on the right hand side, we don't get played in, but Edwards does play us in. Decent pass from Edwards and an even better pass to Gallagher, and he can't get the shot off enough to be able to beat the keeper on this occasion. We played him in perfectly, but it wasn't enough to be able to beat the keeper. Chances are flying in left, right and centre for both sides now. It's a matter of time by either us break the deadlock. It'd be nice if it's us though, that is for sure. Ireland in the middle of the park, so they look to be able to do something here, as you can see. And Ireland have possessed a few decent bit of plays, but I wouldn't say they've been at their top game, I'll have to say. Ultra attacking is the instruction from Gareth Southgate, as you saw it popped out in the left hand corner. And this is going to be very interesting to see what will happen in this last 20 or so, as the ball is won in the dangerous position. Now we go on the charge, now we go on the attack. No one really around us with only the keeper to beat if we can get there with a shot on goal. And we have finally broken the deadlock, making it 1-0 then in the 72th minute as we celebrate with the England fans. Brilliant stuff, a lovely bit of play at the same time, and we finally break the deadlock. It's taken us a long time, it's taken us to the 73rd minute to be able to do so, but we have finally got there, and we have finally got the goal that we really need to be able to get us the victory. Obviously it's a friendly, it's more like bragging rights at the end of the day, but it's still, a win is a win, and it definitely puts us in a good kind of position in terms of going forward to the Euros and the World Cup. Really good goal at the same time. Brazunu's been very hard to beat in this kind of tie, but at least he has been beaten on this occasion. 9 minutes left to play in this half as we look to be able to see things out and get the victory that we kind of deserve, in all honesty. Definitely been the better in terms of possession, passing and shooting and everything else. It just hasn't really kind of come on to the goals in itself, but it's been very hard for us in times, that is for sure. Ireland still not giving up though. 83 minutes into the tie, Ferguson looks to be able to do something here as he kind of gets the ball pulled off to the edge of the box. Cannon picks it off, back to Ferguson there. Ferguson's got a chance on the outside of the area as he could get the shot off or he could pass it. At the same time, it looks to be that he's going to get the pass off to his teammate Jordan Pickford, getting off his toes there really nicely and quickly, and that will be that in the end. Decent save made by Pickford in the end, and that seems to be able to grind out the result that we would really like, and it's exactly what we've got. I wouldn't say it's the best of performances that we've ever put in an England shirt, but we've got the result. We won them again at the same time, but getting the goal that we really needed to be able to get victory. As I say, not the best of performance, but we will definitely take it in this sort of matter, and we have gone through then. So as you can see, we've got a 9 rating, 92 minutes being played, 1 goal and a fair few shots at the keeper. Also, we got a 9 rating, we got 3 shots on target. It was just the only thing that we wasn't able to complete is the team possession though. But man of the match and a decent cap for England, and we are loving life here as an England player. Second game of the episode now comes back to the Liga then, as we look to be able to see if we can continue our league form. And the first game is going to be against Villarreal then at home. Looking for a decent performance. Villarreal are doing very good this season, so we're hoping to be able to put this to bed in terms of the result itself and hoping to get all 3 points. These are the objectives that we need to complete at the same time. We need 7.5 rating, we need 35% in terms of a dribble success rate, and we need to avoid losing the match. So a win or draw is acceptable, and hopefully we were able to get that win and get us all 3 points. Not too sure what to expect. As I say, Villarreal have had a very good season so far. They're up the top 4, so it's going to be interesting to see what they can do on the pitch. And 3 minutes into the time here, as you can see, Lopez looks to be able to try and create something for himself. He finds Bailey. Bailey using his pace to be able to charge forward at the same time. He cuts in, he finds his teammate, and that is a very good opportunity to get themselves in front as the Sagan makes a very big save there. Kunde tries to clear his lines, but he can't, and it will be a corner kick for Villarreal. It's whipped in there, deep delivery as you can see. No one latches onto the header, but Villarreal still remain in possession as you can see. Berardi making a decent tackle as we make a 1-2 of Araujo as it fell out to ourselves. Passing it back here, and Doggy's on the left hand side. Decent ball made on the left hand flank as we look to go on the attack ourselves now. As you can see, lovely bit of pace being mowed at the same time. Looking to cut in on the right. We've done exactly that. Tried to get the shot off, and a decent save made by Jorgensen then as he holds it very firmly and he keeps it at 0-0. We get a throw in there, real deep in their half of Villarreal, as Ndoggy looks to be able to do something here as he finds Ferran Torres onto Gundogan now as he looks to offload it on the edge of the area. He does exactly that. We try to get the shot off, we do, but Jorgensen once again with a very good save, then keeping it at bay and putting it out for a corner kick. Corner whipped in. No one really matches onto the header though, as you can see as they clear their lines. Justin getting a decent clearance at the same time as it falls out to Oriol Romeo there, as it falls out to Cancelo now. Cancelo to De Jong. De Jong back to Berardi. Berardi onto his teammate Ferran Torres. De Jong back to ourselves now. Real good passing here. Real nice and quick at the same time. So we look to go round the defence, and it's gone past the keeper to make it 1-0 in the 23rd minute. We have broken the deadlock here at home against Villarreal, and we are definitely loving life as a Barcelona player so far. Another goal added to the tally. And it was a very good one at that. Very happy with that is for sure. Real good bit of passing. We're kind of building up to that. Very quick at the same time. And as it came to us, we just made the turn. And as we turned, I didn't actually realise there was a gap there, but we've run into it. And we've done perfectly at the same time. Keeper's been very hard to beat in these first 20-odd minutes or so, making a very few first saves. But now he is beatable because we've got the goal. And we are now 1-0 up. 39 minutes into the first half. After the first goal, things died off. But as you can see, Villarreal go on the attack once again here. Bailey looking to do something. He's drugged by Doggy. Real good defended by Kounde as he intercepts it at the same time. Now we go on the attack ourselves. It falls to us and we're kind of on our own at the same time, waiting for our opponents to be able to see if we can get actually someone to pass it to. We don't. We lose possession, but Gundogan wins it back to ourselves on the left hand side as Ferran Torres is making a run. We find him there as he stops it, but he finds Berardi onto Torres to ourselves. Lovely bit of play. We get the shot off, but Jorgensen collects very comfortably there, and that will be the end of the first half then. Decent first half here in Barcelona. I wouldn't say it's the best of kind of opportunities that we've had, but we've definitely kind of taken them when needed. 8.3 rating we've got a decent dribble success rate, and we are currently getting the win. So as it stands, we're looking to be able to complete all objectives, and we're looking very good in this tie as we get to the second half now. Looking for the same once again here as we look to be able to see if we can create something early on in the second half. Looking for an opportunity as we look to play it onto Berardi. Does exactly that. Berardi running a bit now, finding his teammate De Jong, and De Jong has got a goal straight away in this early on in the second half, and that is a perfect way to open up the second half, that is for sure. Frankie De Jong hasn't really come against the goals this season, but he's got a monster in this game. Very good goal in the end, and he will celebrate with the Barcelona fans, and that should be able to be it for the second half. In all honesty, getting that second goal straight away just sets ourselves up, knowing that we can be quite comfortable in our kind of own play and everything else. Very happy with that though. At the same time, we didn't really contribute in a massive factor, but it's always nice to be able to see the players link up like the way they do, and they do get the goal then to make it 2-0. As you can see, they've got the praise of Xavi Hernandez as he does fist bump in the air, and he does clap that one. 55 minutes into the second half, Villarreal have been kind of shocked by that second goal. It's been coming very quick for them, and it seems to be it's kind of nipped their performance in the bud, but they're looking to be able to do something here on the left hand side. Real decent run made by the same time here as Cancelo looks to be able to run back. Araujo makes it clear, and it actually falls to ourselves. One touch pass to De Jong. Lovely bit of passing as Berardi plays it back to ourselves. We lose it, but Berardi picks it back straight away here, as you can see. Looking for the runner as he finds Cancelo on the right hand side, finding De Jong. De Jong offloads it. What a pass this is at the same time. He turned the defenders, surely not, and the shot is blocked. That would have been a very good chance, and unfortunately we couldn't take it on this occasion. But as you can see, the Barcelona fans are jumping in the background. They're looking very jubilant and very happy as we got this corner kick to take them. Real good delivery needed if we can latch onto it. Decent delivery, whipped in. De Jong whips it in, and we meet it with a header to make it 3-0. 2 goals for ourselves. We reached the 60-minute mark in this second half, and it looks to be that should be game, set, and the match. That is for sure. Real good opportunity, and we've taken it perfectly. Real good delivery from De Jong as he gets a goal and an assist now. And as you can see, it just floats into the air. He does so well at being able to pick players out at the same time. We go to it. We knew that it was kind of hard at the same time because Villarreal have got a very big defence, but it seems to be we kind of leap above them and just get it enough onto there to be able to beat the keeper on this occasion, nestling into the top corner, and that will be 3-0 then. Looking very comfortable now as we got that third goal, and I'll pretty much say, as I say, that it should be game, set, and match, but you never know. Things could happen, and you just never know if that would be able to change. Hopefully it won't though, but Villarreal go on the attack once again for themselves. They've been unlucky in this game, in honesty. They've definitely possessed a lot of dangerous chances, and they've done a very good bit of play at the same time. Just hasn't really been able to put pen to paper in terms of being able to go over that last hurdle. But once again, as you can see, we're on the attack ourselves. João Felix on the ball for himself. Literally just come off the bench, and he nearly beats the keeper Jorgensen then. We played him in perfectly. It was only the finish that didn't match it, and unfortunately he won't be getting his Barcelona goal anytime soon, as we still have remain in players. Villarreal look to be able to go on the attack themselves once again here, charging forward in yellow shirts. He finds his teammate teammate there and a decent opportunity, and now they're charging forward. Villarreal real stops in their tracks though as Araujo makes a decent challenge, and on the attack now we go as De Jong finds Rafinha on the right hand side, but unfortunately the pass doesn't live up to any expectation as the ball is lost, as we look to be able to see if we can climb back on the possession game once again here. Villarreal passing it about in the middle of the park, looking to do something here, looking for an opportunity to be able to see if they can get something here as they run themselves into the box. Real good opportunity, but De Stegen makes himself nice and strong there, putting it out for a corner kick. Then corner to Villarreal's, it's whipped in as we try and clear our lines. We do that, but it falls to a Villarreal player, and luckily someone actually blocked it in the meantime. I'm pretty sure that was Rafinha who blocked it originally, and it fell into De Stegen's hands. He looks to be able to offload it on the right hand side. Decent pass out as now we go on the attack here. Run being made by Rafinha as he seems to be clear of the Villarreal defence. Rafinha using his pace to get in front of goal. Surely not, and it is. It's a 4-0 goal. It's Rafinha with it, and we have got our assist. 2 goals and 1 assist. Seems to be the perfect game for us so far, and Rafinha has got his goal. We don't see him that much on the pitch as Berardi seems to be the favourable right winger, but Rafinha has come off the bench and he's definitely made an impact, and as I say, he was clear away from any defenders, and it seemed to be that finish was perfect to be able to beat the keeper. Jorgensen will feel a little bit hard done by at the end of the day because he has had some very good saves, but at the same time it's one of those you have to accept that your team has not been living up to any sort of expectation or any sort of kind of performance that you'd previously want, and that is the end of the result. 4-0 at the moment as we still got about 12 minutes left to play here as we look to be able to continue on and maybe in search for a fifth. We win the ball straight back here, as you can see. Real good, but kind of challenging at the moment in time as we look to go on and charge here, but one man that isn't happy with that is a Villarreal player because he's going to be carded for that challenge. Very poor challenge at the same time. It was very unneeded at the same time, and it seems to be it was out in frustration where that foul was committed. Then as you can see, Santi Cosmea is going to be in the book then as he gets a yellow card. Luckily that we didn't actually go away with any sort of injuries at the same time, because that was a very poor challenge going in 2-footed, and he's very lucky to only get the yellow card. 90-minute mark now, as you can see, and we're pretty much seeing the game out more than anything. We know that we can get this result in the bag, and we know we've done everything we possibly can. +2 on the clock, and it seems to be we're seeing things out, but we've got one last opportunity to get the hat-trick, and we have done exactly that. We've got the hat-trick, and it's 5-0 here in Barcelona as we thump Villarreal. Absolutely sublime performances from all the boys, but we've got the hat-trick and we've got an assist. What more could you want? That is for sure. I wasn't expecting that goal late on because it seemed to be the game was done and dusted, but we have added another salt to their wounds then. Very good, and this is very much the case that we are cooking on gas, that is for sure. Nice to see us get another hat-trick added to our name, and there will be another match ball we're going to be taking home because the full-time whistle has been blown here in Barcelona. 5-0 in the end against Villarreal. They've been having a very good season so far, but this might be able to put a kind of stop in the works for themselves. We collect the match ball also. Very good performance, as I say. Very happy with that one, and we have done everything possible there. As you can see, we've got a 10 rating, 3 goals scored, 92 minutes played, 1 assist, and 8 shots on target. Absolutely loving life here at Barcelona, and absolutely loving the way we are playing as a team also. All the objectives seem to be completed also, as we actually get all in terms of possession, rating, and avoiding the loss. So it's always nice when you get all the objectives needed and you gain the most XP that you possibly could. After that triumphant victory, we have a Champions League game which we are going to simulate as we've already qualified then, and we get a 1-0 victory. Ourselves got on the score sheet. We seem to be dominating possession and shots, but it wasn't really enough to get too many goals. Decent rating at the same time, 8.2, so it should be that the gaffer should be happy with that one, and it's been a successful simulation for ourselves. Third and final game of the episode then. Looking forward to this one as we play Sevilla away from home. A very big side to be able to play against, and at the same time it's going to be big expectations. Sevilla haven't really been doing as well as what they could do this season, but we're hoping to get the result no matter of their performances. 7.5 rated need, 30% on the dribble success rate, and 2 shots on target is what needs to be achieved. It's just whether it's achievable. I reckon so, but let's get into things and see if that's going to be the case then. And 2 minutes into the tie, we look to be able to chase the ball down from Sevilla as we do exactly that here, and we win possession back as Gundogan finds De Jong in the middle of the park. Then De Jong offloads it to his teammate Berardi, plays a 1-2 with Gundogan. Lovely bit of link-up play at the same time, but Berardi could not get the finish then, just getting onto the inside of the post. Keeper covers it nice and clearly, and it stays 0-0. Sevilla now going to attack themselves as number 18 So looks to be able to do something as he finds Lamela. Lamela now going forward, the veteran of the ex-Tottenham man finds Cruz there as Montiel's now picked up on the right-hand side. Montiel now looking to do something as he looks to be able to see if he can find a teammate here. Montiel doing really well, defending and trying to attacking at the same time. But unfortunately, the ball is lost as we look to go on the attack once again here. Ferran Torres plays us in. Lovely ball being played as we look to go on the charge here. We're in on goal. We've only the keeper to beat. Can we do it? No, we can't. I don't even know what happened there. We had a shot. It came off the keeper. It came off the defender. It hit the bar, but it didn't go in the back of the net, and that's what means the most. That is for sure. But we're going to continue on because Ferran Torres has run himself into the box. The 33rd minute here. He looks to be able to offload it to Gundogan. He tries to find ourselves, but the pass is very, very poor at the same time. Falls back out to defenders there as he pump it back in there. Look, an opportunity. Romeo gets the goal, and Barcelona are 1-0 up, but unfortunately they're not because they have been ruled offside. Romeo seems to straight offside, and unfortunately we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to be able to get that first goal. And as you can see, he's miles offside. Romeo not in line with the defenders, and unfortunately it's been straight offside, and that will stay 0-0. Half-time whistle has been blown. It's been a very poor first half in all cases. As you can see, we've had a lot of possession, but we just haven't really done anything with it. No real chances being there, and we're definitely going to have to make the most of what we got in the second because it's looking very slow for us in this first half, that is for sure. But we're hoping to bring a little bit more energetic performance into the second half. But so are Sevilla as Lamela looks to do something for himself as he tries to get into the box. Araujo makes a really good challenge and at the same time offloading it to ourselves. So we look to be able to see if we can make a run on here. Looking for our pace to be able to inject it as we run on the left-hand side. Kept up at the same time as Bade as he looks to be able to find his teammate though. As Ferran Torres is found, he squares it to his teammate Berardi. And that was a very good opportunity. Shot blocks, it falls at Cancelo. Cancelo looking to offload it into the box. He finds De Jong there. De Jong into Berardi. Berardi tries to get off there, but unfortunately he can't. And now Sevilla go on the attack once again themselves there as Cruz picks it up, finding his teammate. Looking for an opportunity here as Fofana now picks it up as he looks to switch sides, but he doesn't. Takes his time. He finds So now as So finds the middle of the park. Real good play by Sevilla. This is perfect as Lamela picks it up. He gets the shot, but De Stegen with a massive save there, putting it out for a corner kick. Real fast play for us at the moment, and another chance there as you can see as De Stegen makes a big save from the corner as we clear our lines. Really hard for us to get a grip in this second half as it seems to be that Sevilla have got the momentum and they've got everything about them. Whether it's the home advantage, I'm not too sure, but Sevilla looking good so far as Fofana finds Lamela. Lamela stopped in his track as Araujo makes an interception there, and on the attack we go now. We drift to the right hand side. Berardi's making the run at the same time. Can we find Berardi? No, we can't. We still travel with it as we look to be able to offload it to a teammate. Still assessing the options here as we square it to a Berardi. Real good play being made. Berardi to De Jong. That was such a good opportunity there, but De Jong can't make the most of it, and that will be offside in the end. But that was a very good opportunity, I have to say. But it still stays 0-0, 67 minutes into the time. No one's breaking the deadlock so far. Can it be Sevilla? Can it be Barcelona? Will it stay 0-0? I am not too sure, but Montiel looks to be able to see if he can do something as he's kind of tackled by Ndoggy. Still on the ball Sevilla here as they look to be able to do something as Pedrosa finds his teammate there. Lovely bit of play at the same time. He tries to find the gap, but he can't. And on the attack now we go as we look to pass forward past the Sevilla defence, but using our pace at the same time. Surely no one can catch up with us. Surely this is our moment. No, it's not. Pau Lopez makes a very big save there, putting it out to the Sevilla defence as we still remain in possession after being one back. Not too sure I won it back. I'm pretty sure that was Berardi, but we're continuing the attack for the moment in time. Cancelo looks to be able to float it to a teammate, but he can't, and he stopped in his tracks there. Sevilla pick up possession here, trying to win it back nice and kind of deep in their half. We could have only intercepted, putting out for a throw in there as we win the throw in. Lovely interception. Now we're on to Berardi. Berardi squares it to Torres. Torres chests it down, and he puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0. 15 minutes left to spare, and we find ourselves leading then. How that happened, I'm not too sure, but it all came from kind of giving away that throw in. I mean, we blocked it, and then we won it at the same time, and then I don't even know, it just happened so quick at the same time. As you can see, we kind of touch it down. We find Berardi. Berardi sees Torres. Lovely pass, I have to say. He just chests it down. He thumps it. No stopping that one. Pau Lopez has had a phenomenal game so far for Sevilla between the sticks, but it wasn't enough to stop that man, Ferran Torres. The Spaniard has got himself in front, and it is now 1-0 to Barcelona. 10 minutes left of this tie. Looking a little bit shaky still. Looking that Sevilla could still get back in this and still poise some sort of threat. Zapata now charges forward. Real hard for us to get the ball off him as Fofana finds So now getting onto his teammate Pedrosa. Pedrosa's got a chance. He finds Zapata. Zapata now looking on the left hand side. He finds Fofana. Fofana now cutting in the box. He's got a perfect chance. He gets past the defenders. Only the keeper to beat. But De Stegen makes a very big save there, putting out for a corner kick there. As Sevilla have got a chance from the corner to be whipped in. Corner whipped in. Looks to be cleared there as De Jong meets the header. Falls back out to Pedrosa though as he could pump it back into the box or pass it to one of his teammates. He pumps it back in there. De Stegen with a big hand there. Finding Ferran Torres on the right hand side. Now we go on the attack here. Now we hit them off the counter as they look to be able to see if they can claw the defenders back from the corner. But we go on the attack ourselves. We look to be on goal. We've only the keeper to beat. Surely not. And it is. It's 2-0 and that should be game, set and the match here in Sevilla. How this has happened, I'm not too sure, but we've got away with one here, that is for sure. And we have got the goal that we needed to be able to get victory. Very happy in the end, but it's been very hard for us at the same time. It seems to be that we've grinded out the result, but that's what champions do. Full time here in Sevilla, and I wouldn't say it's our best performances, that is for sure, but we got the victory that we needed. Sevilla players looking a little bit hard done by, and I'd feel that in an aspect because they have done very well, and they've definitely had a lot of chances, and it could have gone either way in all honesty, so they should be proud of themselves no matter what. Rating wasn't as good, 8.4. We played 92 minutes, we scored 1 goal, 3 shots on target, so I guess the conversion rate is okay, but it's not the best. As you can see, 8.5 rating, we got the dribble success rate, and we also got the shots on target. So all 3 objectives completed in the end, and we've also got 3 skill points added to our name with the player of the match. Now we've got 3 skill points to spend, so it depends on what we're actually going to spend them on at the same time, what we need to upgrade, what I feel like is the best kind of thing to spend them on. And the first thing is going to be our heading accuracy, so we've done that 3 out of 3 now, so that's all completed. And then the other thing that we feel like is decent to complete at the same time could be finishing and volleys, but we're actually going to go for the long shots, complete 1 on that, and then we're going to do another 1 on that, spending the 2, so long shots is completed. So 3 out of 3 in the end. These are our stats: 92 pace, 87 shooting, 81 dribbling, and 75 physical. How we're only 79 rated, I'm not too sure, but we must be doing very well, that is for certain. I haven't shown you in a little while, but these are the top goal scorers in the league then, and we stand right on the top then with 21 goals. Sabata with 10 there, as you can see, for Sevilla. Brozier with 10, as you can see, and no one Barcelona players other competing. Berardi's got 6 there. No one really else apart from ourselves. So we're doing very well. We're representing our club nicely. 21 goals in 15 matches is definitely not bad going, and we've definitely got more to give in this Barcelona shirt. This is how the table looks then after 15 games. We've played 15, we've won 11, we've drawn 2, and we've lost 2. Currently sitting on 35 points then, 1 point clear of Atletico Madrid and 4 points clear of Sevilla in third. They've been having a fairly good season so far. I didn't actually know how well they actually had been doing. I thought they kind of went in a little bit of dip of form, but it seems to be they come back winning. So we did well to be able to get the result that we did in the end, and especially against Villarreal. So they're only 2 points off of Sevilla themselves. But with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.